Discussing about the Unit 1, Foundation of ESL Teaching, Bilingual Policy and the Transition from Mother Tongue to English. It explains equally so that everyone can access information, services, and support in the language they are most comfortable with. This helps people feel included, respected, and valued, no matter which of the two languages they use. In short, bilingual policy highlights that policy promotes understanding, fairness, and inclusivity in a community. Next, it says that a bilingual policy is an official rule or program that encourages the use of two languages in a country, school, organization, or community. The main goals of such policies are: number one, recognize the linguistic rights of different groups. This means respecting and valuing people's right to use their own language, especially when they belong to minority or cultural groups. Second, since information and services are not limited to just one language. Third, ensure communication across linguistic communities. Having two official languages helps connect people who speak different languages, making it easier for them to understand one another and work together. In simple words, this shows that bilingual policies exist to give fairness, equal access, and better communication for everyone, regardless of the language they speak. So now, showing in how works in practice. First is official language recognition. A bilingual policy formally identifies two languages as official for use in government, education, and public services. For example, Canada recognizes both English and French as official languages. This ensures equal status and respect for both languages. Second, education. Bilingual policy supports teaching and learning in both languages. This may include bilingual curricula or immersion programs where students are exposed to and trained in both languages, helping them become fluent and adaptable. Third, public services and government communication. Government offices and agencies must provide documents, services, and communication in both official languages. This makes services accessible to all citizens regardless of which languages they are more comfortable using. In short, bilingual policy is not only about recognizing two languages but also about ensuring fairness in education, governance, and public services. Fourth, media and broadcasting. Bilingual policies encourage or sometimes require media, TV, radio, newspapers, online platforms to use two language. This includes supporting media outlets that use minority languages so that all communities are represented and can access information. Fifth, employment. Some public sector jobs may require or prefer. So now let us proceed. What are the benefits in bilingual policy? First, fosters national unity and inclusion. By recognizing two languages, people from different backgrounds feel included, which helps bring the nation together. Second, protects linguistic minorities. It safeguards the right of smaller language groups, ensuring their language is respected and preserved. Third, enhances communication across diverse populations. With bilingualism, people from different language groups can understand each other better, reducing barriers and misunderstandings. Fourth, promotes cultural diversity. Supporting two languages also promotes the cultures tied to them, encouraging respect and appreciation for cultural differences. In short, the benefits of bilingual policy explains that not only improves communication but also strengthens unity, fairness, and cultural richness in society. So now, let us proceed. What are the challenges in bilingual policy? First, cost of implementation. Governments and institutions need money for translation, training teachers or employees, and producing materials in both languages. This can be expensive. Second, political tensions between language groups. Some groups may feel their language is given less importance, which can create conflicts or rivalry between communities. Third, resistance from monolingual populations. People who only speak one language may resist learning another or may feel excluded if too much focus is placed on the second language. Fourth, complexity in ensuring equality. It is difficult to guarantee that both languages are treated completely equally in practice, especially in schools, courts, and government services. Often, one language becomes more dominant than the others. Let us proceed the transition from mother tongue to English. At the start, children learn best in their mother tongue because it is the language they are most familiar with. This helps them easily understand lessons and express their thoughts. Later, English is introduced step by step since it is widely used in schools, jobs, and international communication. The process of moving from using the mother tongue to English is called a transition. For this transition to be effective, it must be smooth and gradual so that children don't get confused or struggle in learning. In short, the slide emphasizes that the mother tongue builds a strong foundation and learning English later helps children connect the wider world.